Thank you for choosing THV 11 tonight. I'm Brooke Buckner here with Nick Luttrell and meteorologist Simone Thomas. I hope you've been enjoying your Saturday so far. I know Hog fans did, but let's keep it respectful at this desk right now because we have a Mississippi State grad upon us. This one right here.
What does that mean, Nick?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I have no words. We can
he
talk
takes
off
it back.
camera,
You know, every dog
scoreboard. That's all I have to say.
Every dog has his
Scoreboard.
day. At least you got a touchdown this year because you didn't last year.
That's true.
Hogs have had their fair
So-
share
That
of
was
losses.
last year. This is this year. So
Well,
two
you know,
different
like
years.
I said, every
don't know.
dog has his day.
I feel like I'm in the middle of
can't
something.
win every
It wasn't
year.
a dog day for the Bulldogs today. That's for sure.
Listen.
We will get to it.
Let's keep it friendly.
Yes.
Something that I think we can all agree is good news today. We got some rain today.
Finally.
We finally got some rain today. After 4 weeks really of no rain, we finally got some rain across central Arkansas and in the capital city. Spotty rain coverage continues across the southern half of the state, mainly south of that I-30, I-40 line. If you're in Pine Bluff for the homecoming festivities, I mentioned this morning it wouldn't hurt to have the rain gear, and it probably came in handy. They're still seeing a little bit of rain over the past hour, but here's a check-in of what we've gotten since midnight. Not a lot of places got rain. I did say that everybody wouldn't get rain, but we got some rain, which is helpful as we continue through the evening. Staying pretty cloudy. There will be a few breaks in the clouds, but temperatures holding on to the 60s through midnight. I'll have a look at how soon we can expect that next round of rain in your 7-day outlook.
Well, today marks the final day of homecoming for the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. And we're taking a closer look at the day lots of folks have been waiting for. THV 11's Maya Ellison got a chance to check out a staple business in the community and what homecoming truly means to them.
Well, it's homecoming time at UAPB, and what other way to celebrate than being outside with friends and family? This is what homecoming at HBCUs are all about, and for the city of Pine Bluff, it means so much more. It feels like a holiday for the UAPB family and Pine Bluff community as they celebrate this year's homecoming. With people of all ages making their way back to the yard, it's a time where everyone comes together to experience the Golden Lion pride and staple businesses in the community.
And this means a lot for the Pine Bluff community. It just brings out everybody to get to see everybody just fellowshipping, supporting one another, and just to see the businesses are booming.
Local businesses like Aisha's Fish and Chicken are not only important to the Pine Bluff community, but a piece of the UAPB culture that everyone can't wait to experience. Serving the community since 1993, it's the reminiscent feeling that radiates from many alum who have missed the taste of Aisha since their college days.
Off of 13th, they were over there in a little old building over there, and since they moved over here, every chance I get, I try to hit them up.
And once they get a taste, their response?
Girl, we almost ate out my fingers off. It was so good.
Aisha Piggy took over the family business, and since then, she has strived to keep the tradition going strong. During homecoming, she's most excited to show new customers and long-lasting ones what Aisha's Fish and Chicken brings.
It does mean a lot to me, especially being that it's something my parents started in 1993. I did want to keep this going, not something that I wanted to let die off after all their hard work in the community.
While homecoming brings busy business and hours, for Aisha, it doesn't bother her. It's the love for the business and catering to the community that means the most.
I know it seems like a lot when I'm back there cooking, but I really enjoy the overwhelming of everything and feeding the community and customers.
In Little Rock, Maya Ellison, THV 11 News.
Thank you, Maya. New at 6, the community came out to celebrate the life of Thelma Mothershed, a member of the Little Rock Nine, earlier today. Her funeral service took place at Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church. She was one of the first 9 black students to attend Little Rock Central High School in a time of uncertainty and opposition in the fall of 1957. Little Rock Mayor Frank Scott Jr. was one of many officials in attendance.
Because Thelma and the other 8 members of the Little Rock Nine are the testament and the testimony of Brown versus Board of Education. They are the children and the precursor of the Civil Rights Movement. And I myself would not be here today if they did not move forward.
Governor Sarah Sanders is ordering the U.S. and Arkansas state flags be flown at half-staff today to honor the life and legacy of Thelma Mothershed. And today is Drug Take-Back Day, and many folks take this time to drop off any unused or expired prescriptions at hundreds of locations statewide, no questions asked.
So we encourage people to, you know, if they even they don't even have to wait to one of these events. There's drop boxes at a lot of your local agencies. I know we have one in our lobby. A lot of the local agencies surrounding us, they all have drop boxes there as well.
And some of the sites that are open every day include Arkansas Children's, UAMS Health and Wellness Center, and even some pharmacies. THV 11 is your election central, and we want to make sure you have everything you need before you vote. Let's start with when you can cast your ballot early. Early voting centers are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. You can also early vote on Saturday from 10 until 4. Things wrap up at 5 p.m. on November 4th, the Monday before Election Day. Something to keep in mind, your early voting locations may differ from your Election Day polling place. So what do you need to cast your ballot? The only thing you'll be asked to provide is an approved form of ID. Those include a driver's license, a state-issued photo ID, a concealed carry license, a U.S. passport, or a voter ID verification card. You can find a full list of approved IDs on the Secretary of State's website. Meanwhile, the debate over Issue 2 is heating up in Pope County, the place with the most at stake, seeing both sides trying to sway voters as they get their minds wrapped around the casino question many are calling confusing. THV 11's Carter Thweet heard from both of them and breaks it all down for us.
We have spent millions of dollars to deliver and design a project that you all would be proud of.
Cherokee Nation CEO Chuck Garrett addressing the crowd Wednesday at the site where his company's casino would be in Russellville. But if Issue 2 passes, Pope County would lose its casino license, something County Judge Ben Cross says just can't happen.
The ones behind Issue 2 are anything but local. It is an initiative funded by the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma, a casino applicant themselves, who our community rejected.
Cross points to the jobs and tax dollars the casino and adjoining restaurants and shopping centers would create. But Hans Sturitz, with the group Local Voters in Charge, supports the amendment to take away the casino. Pointing to the 2018 statewide election that created the 4 casino licenses, he says Pope County supports this too.
3 of those communities at that time at the county level voted yes on Amendment 100. They now operate in casinos in their counties. Only 1 county voted no by 61%, that was Pope County.
It is true that Pope County voted against the amendment in 2018. Cross argues that that's mainly because voters didn't know what they were voting on, and his office's transparency has shifted things.
In 2018, that data reflected the unknown. 6 years later, the voters have the known. They know what reality is because they had a process to partake in it.
But Justice of the Peace Lane Scott, who supports the amendment and opposes the casino, says nobody knows for sure that voters have changed their minds, and a casino shouldn't be built until Pope County makes it clear it wants one.
Their objective was consistent. It's always been about forcing a casino in a county that voted against it.
In Pope County, Carter Thweet, THV 11 News.
Thank you, Carter. If Issue 2 passes, that wipes the 4th casino license out of the Constitution. Everything the Cherokee Nation has done so far would no longer be allowed, and if anyone ever wanted to build another casino in the state, we would have to go all the way back to amend the Constitution, meaning a new signature drive, another statewide vote, and then a local vote in the place where they want to put it.
Well, through the rest of this evening, we're tracking pretty gloomy conditions. That rain is going to start to decrease a bit, but we can see more of that rain overnight. I'll have your 7-day outlook coming up after this break.